Hey guys, just want to do a quick short one here. Headlines, or you can do shocking headlines, you can repel people with headlines, you can do neutral headlines, you can do headlines that attract the right crowd. Those keywords that you put in your headline really make the difference. The headlines are very scientific. They can take decades to get good at. I've noticed over the years as I've studied others and posted thousands of times on Facebook. I love, hey, tag tribes, Greg, good to see you in the house. Love to see the tag tribes is going crazy. The Facebook group's a blast. I'm having a great time with the Facebook group. Posting some cool images in there. Everybody's having a great time. So the headlines, you can do stuff on, I tried it, the Cecil the Lion or Trump or politics or any of that stuff. And, that does attract people, but at the same time it's shocking. You do shocking headlines. Just joined the Facebook tribes today. Good. I'm doing great. So you can use shocking headlines to attract people, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. It's catch-22. It's repelling the right audience, or repelling them. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're always just like, well, a shocking headline got a bunch of people on Periscope. Sorry about the bad connection. When I'm walking, sometimes it's a bad connection. So attraction, using the right hashtags, tag tribes, using growth hacking and sales and business networking. Those will get you the right people you're trying to attract. And that would be what I'm talking about on the attraction part. Study elevator pitches and study headlines and try to narrow it down to the very essence of who you're trying to attract. The other part I want to say too is neutral headlines seem to make up about 95% of everything. Real stuff, good to see you, of everything going on Periscope right now. A neutral headline would be something like feeding the dog, cleaning my windows, just sitting here on the couch. Another one would be just hanging with friends. Well, is that who you're trying to attract? I mean, most people that are going to click on that don't know you from Periscope, and they're going to start to associate with you with, sometimes he has not so good scopes, sometimes he has valuable scopes. I don't even know if I'd share or recommend it with people. I mean, they're not even going to probably share it on Twitter, right? So it's very important to plant headline seeds over and over and over. Just keep planting headlines. Work great. Just keep practicing and getting better at it. The other thing too is when you practice the headlines, it's not really worth the effort unless you actually study the stats. If you're actually looking for patterns and actually looking for the traffic, you got to understand which headlines work the best and why they work the best. So just keep that in mind and study the patterns, do the how-tos, do the 3 mistakes, 7 tips on this. Psychology says that people will do more to avoid pain than they will for pleasure. Keep all those things in mind. Attraction headlines, there's neutral headlines, there's shocking headlines. At the same time, you can attract people and repel people at the same time. So it's really important that you put the hashtags in there as well. Those work great for replays.